So nice to see everybody here. Wow, amazing. Tiffany, Samastar, Britt, Gary, Ginger, Monica, Andrea, Kiana, glad to see you, Vicky. Who else do we have? I love it. And I love you all. I'm so grateful. So grateful for all of you. Jamie, hello. J.E. Hi, Shrara. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Welcome. Is it your first time here? We are here for our fun and powerful weekly live series, Saturday Night Live. Hi, Joe. Mishi. Hello, Jill from New Jersey. So first time, Shara. Yes, I was just prior to session, grounding myself, grounding everyone in the group, grounding the space, calling in spiritual team, calling in mine and yours as a collective, and then activating Reiki and Sylvana energies to be channeled throughout this session. If you see the live, if you see the replay. Yeah, and just, my intention for this space is to be of service to whoever's here, that it be helpful, that it be powerful. So hi, Kyler. I was hoping to see you here as well. Hi, Beth. Hi, Lita. Welcome, first time. Beth, have you been here before? And you may have heard me share this before. I had a very powerful story. It's been months now, but I discovered medical medium last year in my own health journey. And one thing that medical medium talks about is this idea of these angels of support, and not the ones you normally think of, like Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, all of those, but these other very powerful angels that he says are less utilized, because the way he talked about it, he's like, angels, they can do whatever they want. They can choose to answer prayers of help, or, if they choose, and he said they get busy. And so he gave this list of angels that are very powerful and not as popular. And he said the most powerful one in that list is called the Angel of Mercy. So I had a very powerful experience in calling upon the Angel of Mercy in a low moment, like 6 months ago. And it was, my prayer was answered like within 30 minutes. It was a very powerful experience. So since that time, I have called on this Angel of Mercy many times. I also use one called the Angel of Compassion, and there's so many. So if this is interesting to you, it's in the book called Medical Medium, and probably in his resources he has talks about these. But I also call upon those angels for support in whenever I think about it and feel called to. So we've got lots of spiritual support here. We're surrounded by love. We're surrounded by guidance and high vibrational energy. So yeah. Hi, Donna. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Jalen. Welcome back. Oh, I don't know if you can hear, there's like a church right outside my balcony. And if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I post stories about where I'm at and what I'm doing and my surroundings. So if you follow me there, which please do if you don't, if you feel called. But yeah, I've had this beautiful view right now. And yeah, there's a church right there, and it's still like, I guess they're still having Sunday services because I'm in India, for those who don't know, and it's Sunday morning here. So Kiana could hear it. Yeah, they have chanting and singing, but I think they're pretty much done. So awesome, Andrea. Yeah, I love that medical medium's been powerful for you. Hi, Diana. So if you are new to me, I'm Natalie Speakman, spiritual life coach and Reiki Master Teacher. Please give me a follow here on Insight Timer. You can join my group, Natalie's Healing Circle, here in the app as well. If you care to give a donation, you can do that here too, and that's always appreciated. As well as following me on YouTube, Facebook, Insta, and checking out my website if you feel called to do so. Oh, Lorraine, yeah. So medical medium, he's a very interesting person with a very interesting story, and I'll just leave it there. If you feel called to look at it, I would definitely recommend it. He's not for everybody, and that's fine, but if you resonate with him, I mean, his story it's uncanny, and it is just a very powerful story about how he came into his powers, if you will, or his abilities. So yeah, and his work has changed and helped a lot of people's lives. So we'll definitely check that out if you feel called. No worries, Lorraine. All in perfect timing, and glad you're here. Hi, Jay. So, awesome. So, if you are new, the way this session works is we just have this kind of period of letting everyone join in, gathering together, energies, spaces, times, places, intentions, focus, presence. Hi, Tony. Nice to see you. And I know for those who are in Eastern time in the U.S. that this is a bit later. Well, actually right now is a little bit earlier, but I've been scheduling my other lives a bit later in the day because of my work schedule. I don't work, but for my clients, this time of day is reserved for my one-on-one clients. So that's why you're not seeing me go live at this time while I'm in India. Y'all that know me know I'm going to be back in Bali in less than a week, so the time's going to change, and also your time is changing. With the nature of my work, I work with people around the world, so like I'm always knowing when your daylight savings is. Like y'all, like my clients are like, I don't know when it is, and I'm like, oh, it's this date, because I get to keep up with that in working with people around the world. So anyway, time, like your time's about to change, I'm about to move. Saying that to say that I believe, that my lives will be then earlier for those, especially in Eastern time. So FYI. JE, medical medium. I mean, if you just do a search, he's everywhere. He has a book called Medical Medium. He's got a podcast. He has tons of books. He has a YouTube channel. So yeah. Hi, Lisa Nanda. Hi, EI. Nice to see you as well. So, his name, I did never say his name. That's why you didn't catch it. So nothing to apologize for. Woo-woo. Anthony, somebody help me out here. Andrea, I know you follow him. I'm a total blank on his last name. Williams, okay, or William. I think it might just be William. Ooh, awesome, Lisa Nanda. So he's the one that's popularized celery juice. So if as far as like a medical or like a health healing thing to drink, like a lot of celery juice every day, unless you've been already juicing celery for 20 years, he's the one that has popularized that. So, yeah. Which I'm coming back to Bali, and yeah, there's so many amazing resources in Bali for health and healing, and you can get celery juice delivered to your door. Like, and I was doing that. You know, I would get a liter of celery juice delivered every morning at like 7:30 a.m. for like $15 US, which is amazing. Awesome. Yeah. Celery juice, it's got these salts, like mineral salts, but it's not like whenever you say that, you think, ooh, too much salt. No, it's not that kind of salt. It's like organic mineral salts that are very easily and readily absorbed by the body. Basically, I mean, he says it's like you can't say a cure-all, but it helps with everything, you know. So if that's interesting to you, if you feel called. Yeah, so plain celery juice on its own does take some getting used to, and also the way the medical medium suggests it's got to be on an empty stomach alone. If you put water, if you mix it with water, if you put lemon, lime, if you juice it with, it's not to say it's not helpful, but the specific benefits of just celery, it needs to be alone. Yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, hi Angela, nice to see you again. So I went live, it would be last night for many of you in the Western Hemisphere, and I know I saw Angela in the middle of the night, their night. So we will be diving into the session today. I want to share a story that's been percolating that will be helpful and powerful, and I'm sure y'all will relate. And then we're going to get into the cards, which is my favorite part. It's kind of the favorite part of what I do, actually. So that's why I do it more and more often. And the cards, if you are new, it's a collective card reading. Just don't worry, like if you're like, oh, it's not individual, don't worry, it's going to be powerful. So just stick around, be open, because when the cards speak and when the cards speak, when whatever I speak from the messages from the cards, it's very powerful. So if you're here, if you're seeing this, again, if you're seeing the replay, pay attention, know you're here for a reason. I always like to say every moment of your existence has led you here. Every unfolding, every happening, every thought, every movement, every breath has led us all to share this space right now. That's the reality. So giving, recognition to that, like pay attention. And then we'll do the Reiki and Ancestral Clearing to close the session as we normally do. So hi Melinda, hi Kim. So I've been doing my live series, There's Nothing Wrong With You. I know many of you have seen it. Is there anybody, like, who all has been here for the Nothing Wrong With You, like either joining one or joining many, or have you gotten the free PDF from me? If you want that, send me a message. But it's very deep and impactful. work and awarenesses. So it basically talks about the fact that we're conditioned as children to always to just believe there's something wrong with us because we're always like getting into trouble and doing things wrong, and the way we're punished then, conditions us to believe we're bad and wrong and not enough and all of that. So I've been working with that. I've been aware of that. I've been doing this clearing practice that my life coach has given me to do that was very helpful in seeing most all the time I'm coming from this place of I'm wrong somehow. So I was on the beach the other day at sunset and just vibing, whatever. I had music in. I was kind of just like dancing a bit, not a lot, but whatever, like playing with my scarf in the wind. And I'm a foreigner here in India. Foreigners get attention. It's just the way it is. It is what it is. And this man came up to me and he was like, excuse me, picture. And at first I thought he wanted me to move out of the way of the view so he could get a picture. And then he said, no, my mother wants their picture with you, or we want, my mother and we want a picture with you. I do not like to have my picture taken with random people. I judge myself that I'm wrong for that, and also I know I get to do work around that, and it's just, it is what it is. So I said no. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, no, I'm sorry, no. I was very polite. I was very apologetic, but I said no. And he just kind of, he didn't really even respond. He maybe just was like, okay, there was nothing about his response, whatever, it was fine. The minute he walked away, this cascade of energy engulfed my being of shame and guilt and regret. It was so powerful. And because of my level of awareness and because of, my level of presence and, who I am in the world, who I try and be in the world, all of the, things that I live and breathe, all of this, I just, it was this cascade of shame and like I did something wrong. And the good news is, and the growth is that as this experience was happening, I was able to be present for it and see what was happening and see it, just be in this experience of this energy that came over me, and just like, wow, oh my God, this is so fucking powerful. Immediately I wanted to turn around and be like, oh no, never, no, it's okay, let's just do it. But I stopped myself and I was present and I just breathed and was just like, it's okay, just be with this. I'm not doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with me not wanting my picture taken. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with me saying no. And I stood with myself and I just allowed this energy to move through me and noticing the thoughts, noticing the sensations. But it was almost like, it felt like this cascade engulfed me. And it was really powerful. So I wanted to share that because, the old me, and not that there's anything wrong with that me, because that me needed to occur in order for this me to occur. But the old me would just be like, yes. I would just say yes out of like societal and cultural and, whatever human obligation, with an underlying sense of, I don't really want to do this, but I wouldn't even have been conscious of that. Then the next step would be like having the awareness, like, why am I doing that? I don't want to do this. I'm people pleasing for no reason, strangers. And I would, the next step in that would be like saying yes, but being a no, in questioning that. And then the next step is like where I'm at, like, I don't want to do it, I'm a no, I say no. And the step I'm at now is still feeling like the whiplash, the energetic whiplash of the judgment, basically, of self. And that's okay. Again, these are just steps in the process. Each step before needed to happen for me to get to this step. The next step is going to be, whenever that occurs, like, I'll just be like, no, and then that'll be it. There won't be the shame or the judgment that I'm wrong. And there's nothing wrong with where I am now either. And also, that will be the next step. So that was a really powerful experience. I still feel like emotion, because in the book, There's Nothing Wrong with You. We just listen to it again, yesterday, and I rewound it a bit, and it was that same part from the time before that said, this is sad. Like, it's sad that as children we're conditioned, and it is what it is. Like, coming to a place of, okay, this is sad, and also, where do we go from here? And it's not about blaming and shaming anyone or anything, but just an acknowledgement. And the good news is, I can even talk to you about this. The good news is, you can see this and hear this and witness this, and also, see it in your own life, or that, like, we're speaking a different language here. If you think about humanity, maybe even 50 years ago, definitely 100 years ago or beyond, we're like, what we're talking about here is like, our brains, or very few brains, could even have this conversation. So I want to acknowledge all of us for just the work we've done to get where we are, to even that this is even relevant or powerful or interesting, right? So yeah, I'm glad for the experience. And yeah, there's why should I people please strangers? And there's still a part that's like, oh, this little old woman from India, whatever, just wanted her pick with a foreigner. It does that. Okay, that's fine. And also, I'm not wrong for not wanting to do that. I don't want to have my pick on people's random social media. There's nothing wrong with that. So, I know some comments have come in, so I want to go back and skim over these. Thank you for your comments. Lorraine, tears? Did you have some tears? Yeah, so different to witness rather than acquiesce. Yeah, Lisa, I mean, it's social and societal conditioning. I felt like I did something wrong, that I said no. As Angela said, we're raised to be polite. I mean, it's like, kind of like the conditioning is like, well, what's the harm? It's just a pick. But if I don't feel inside I want to do it, I mean, it's this, I don't like the word battle, but this battle between what the mind or what society or whatever people you should do versus what I want, what my preference is. So Kiana, you're having this experience right at this moment. I would love to hear what that is. Yeah, don't owe anybody anything, still can't always say no. And that's the journey. So the first time you say no, great, then it gets easier, right? And so like my example, I said no, but I still had this like energetic whiplash. But if you think about like Michael Singer in his teachings, what he talks about is we have a pile of shit stored inside, basically, of energy that we've pushed down that we haven't processed. And the outside world, touches on that pile, and then it's coming up to be healed. So I had, when this experience happened, it touched upon something really big, a samskara inside of me. So I did my best to just allow, to the best of my ability, with presence, and that is self-love, is that I stayed with that experience in that moment. I didn't like walk away. I didn't try and escape it. Like, it would have been so easy to turn around and be like, oh wait, it's okay. Like, but I would have done that to make myself feel better. And that's reverse engineering the process, and that's flawed. So did my best to just be with myself. So I let some of that old samskaric seed, some of that old energy actually move through me, and I was there to witness it. So Eckhart Tolle talks about that. When the pain body gets activated, he calls it. Our presence is the key that alchemizes that energy. When we're present with that energy and we breathe through it, that's a very powerful transformative alchemical, like, energetic process. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh no, I was frozen. Oops, oh well. Hi Amy, nice to see you. You're at the beginning of the process. Yeah, and we're allowed to feel however we want, Lorraine. Amy says feel like it's going to be a long process. It's just a process. Like, do you even see there's judgment in that? And honestly, like, we're in an infinite journey. The infinite journey ends with God. So there is no getting off the path. There is no, quote, wrong journey. We're just on a journey. We're on a path. It ends in God. So long is a relative term, right? Thank you for sharing, Lorraine. So I know you're not alone in that, about looking in the mirror. So the invitation here would be, can you look in the mirror at yourself for 2 seconds? That's my challenge to you. 2 seconds. A breath in and an exhale. Try that. Let me know how it goes. Hi, Yvonne. Okay. I don't know how long I was frozen, but I guess however long that was, y'all weren't meant to hear it. I'll keep an eye on that. Interesting, Amy. You felt a call to speak up and you didn't, and when you got home you didn't say anything. So is there an invitation or an opportunity for you to go back and speak, or is it just a good lesson or a good invitation for next time? Hi, Jessie. That's a great thing. Let me think about it. My example, sure, I could have said that. It was more of like an in the moment thing, but yeah, let me think about it is a great answer. And that's part of why I say no, because I've lived overseas for 11 years, and whatever, and I have a judgment about myself that I don't, do that anymore, but I would in the past. It's okay. My preference is my preference. In Bali, not so much. It's more India. I would say out of all the countries I've visited, I think, yeah, India is the most where people want pics. So. I didn't say anything to yourself, Lorraine. I said, look in the mirror, in breath, out breath, meeting your eyes, meeting yourself in the mirror. Yep. So, and 9 years ago, maybe there wasn't so many tourists, although Bali's been very touristy for a long time. So, we are going to do the cards now. Hi, Elizabeth. So if you are joining in and you haven't already, please don't forget to follow me here on Insight Timer, as well as everywhere I am on the internet. I would really appreciate that. If you care to give a donation, please do so. You can catch this replay as well if you go to sleep or you miss it, or you want to review or rewind. Hi, Lady Peacock. So, yeah, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, other parts of Indonesia, yes, definitely. I know I went to Java Island, to Yogyakarta, a very famous monument there, and there was this group of school children, actually a couple groups of school kids, and they all wanted my pic. And that was different. I have this beautiful pic of me with 30 little Muslim school children, and me, and that was fun. That was nice. So, hi Liz. So I'm going to take a bathroom moment, and I'd like for you to, if you need to do that, but come right back. And we're going to transition to the next part of the session where I'm going to draw cards, and then we're going to go into the Reiki and clearing. So talk amongst yourselves as well as do whatever you need to do. I'll be back in just a second. Excuse me. I also wanted to share, who all remembers my good friend Alicia Bliss, who is also a teacher here on Insight Timer, and we've kind of come together in this part of our life journeys, traveling, staying together. She's been off in another part of India for a bit. So, but we're coming back together in Bali for the Balinese New Year next week, and we've rented this amazing villa, and I'm definitely going to be going live there. I canceled, but I'm going to reschedule the Saturday Night Live next week, and I don't know, I might do this or we might do it another day, but I'm going to have her on as a special guest, which I have before twice in Bali, actually. So I asked her to be on here with the intention that it's going to be sort of an interview process where, you know, she has left the US, she's, you know, stored things and sold everything, and she's basically like, you know, living the lifestyle I live. And she's been doing it since October now. So now we're here in March. So I thought it would be really fun and inspiring and interesting for her to come on and talk about her experience over the past whatever months of her journey and her growth, and, you know, the lessons and the challenges and the blessings, and the way that she's grown and evolved through this process, because that will be really inspiring for you and me, because what she's demonstrating, and anyone who takes like big bold action and makes changes like that, is who you become in the process. And when you stretch yourself, when you have a vision, you commit to it, you take action on it, and you know, get out of your comfort zone, basically. And so so stay tuned for that live. And again, if you don't follow me, please do, and you'll be notified when I schedule that. I just need to get with her, but it'll likely, yeah, in the next, like within a week, next weekend, something like that. So that will be really fun. And don't forget to follow her on Insight Timer as well. Alicia Bliss is her name. She's amazing. We have an amazing story. We met 20 years ago when I was a colon hydrotherapist in Greenville, South Carolina. And we worked in the same natural health center there, and that's where we met, like in 2003 or 4, so like 20 years ago. And we haven't even really been connected. I mean, we weren't super close then, and yeah, it was so random. I mean, I think since 2000, because I got married and I left South Carolina in 2006. Since 2006, before now, like, I think I'd seen her like 3 times or 2 times. So, and we didn't like keep up either. So yeah, it's been very cool. So anyway, so I'm going to start with the Work Your Light deck, which is, yeah, I've been using this one a lot. I love the messages in this deck. So again, if you're hearing this, it's for you. It's a collective reading. If you want to work with me one-on-one and whatever that looks like, send me a message. You know, I work with people in different ways. I do readings and ancestral clearing, Reiki, life coaching, and that as well. Hi, Astrid. Nice to see you, as always. Okay, so we're going to get like a main, I always do this, like a main card and then clarifiers. So our main, and we get this one quite a lot. Get grounded. Y'all need to ground, y'all. I need to ground. I mean, the messages are for me too. Like, I'm part of the audience in receiving these. So, yet another beautiful invitation to get out of your head, get into your body, get grounded. So the words underneath say empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Who all is an empath here? Who all is a highly sensitive being, an HSP, besides me? Hola, Mark. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know, I'm letting my Southern out just for fun. Christy, Shara, Joe, Lorraine, Jody, hi Jody, Beth, Lisa Nanda, Lady Peacock, Jamie, Melinda. So yeah, the invitation is to get grounded. So even that, powerful example I shared earlier about being on the beach and the photo, and I said no, and then what came over me, I had a level of being grounded there, of being aware, of being present, and of being grounded. If I wasn't grounded, it would have been really easy to just get swept away in a shame spiral. So it was a groundedness, like being able to be in my body. So yes, connect with nature in the ways that we know grounding to be, like barefoot in nature, hugging trees, all of that. And also it's about practicing grounding yourself in your body. How many of you, share your experience with that? Have you done somatic work? Have you, is it something you're learning, comfortable with, exploring, well versed at? The ability to, like what happened with me, I was able to be in my body, witnessing all of the energies and sensations, along with the thoughts and stories that were causing the suffering. But I had enough groundedness in my being that I could go there within my body when that experience occurred. So awesome, Jamie. And I know in my ancestral clearing work, when I work one-on-one with people interactively, and also when I do my interactive live streams with the ancestral clearing, I talk a lot about somatics and setting up, the session to go into the ancestral clearing, because it's body-based. We need to be able to discern, from a witness and observer consciousness, energy in our body. So this is the invitation for you in the message. Yes, traditional grounding, and also learning to be comfortable in your body, so that, because you might not always be able to just take off your shoes and go barefoot in the grass if you're sitting at your desk at work or something, or on the subway, blah blah blah. So how can you ground yourself in non-traditional situations? So I'm going to use the Osho Zen Tarot for clarification. EI, yes, breathing. That's a wonderful practice to be grounded. I mean, we're always breathing, and to have focused, conscious breathing. Angela, yeah, driving for sure. I know that's what you do all day, so totally. Hi, Nancy. Present, perfectly on time. Welcome. So this is the Osho Zen Tarot. I threw away the box long ago. This is the deck I've had the longest, on my travels. Yeah, I love the art on this deck. Thanks for sharing, Melinda. Awesome, 20 minutes of walking on the earth a day, helping the migraines. That's amazing. So let's get some clarification, more information. Ooh, schizophrenia. So this is not the official mental diagnosis of schizophrenia, unless, I don't know, that might be for somebody here, but don't take this card in that way. What this card is talking about is this energy of being divided within yourself. You can see this here. Look at this naked person hanging between these two cliffs, you know, with these clouds. So this is an energy of being stuck and making a decision. So some of you might feel really indecisive about something right now, and you don't know where to go. You don't know what to do, in which way to take, because you're too much in your head. These clouds represent overthinking. So where in your life is there some sort of decision that just feels super stressful? You get ungrounded when you think about it, and you don't know which way to turn. And it feels scary, right? So, you know, this is your solution, one of your solutions to help you ground this energy. Look how ungrounded that is. It's so, like, you can't get any more ungrounded than that, other than being in midair. Wow, Amy. Decision card in every live you attend. So, what is waiting for you on the other, when you let go, when you get present and grounded in your body and do what you need to do to take care of yourself and your energy in the getting groundedness. And because really it's about this person's clinging. The invitation here is to let go and to fall and to trust and to let life have you and to let life. So my coach always says, like, if you feel like you're in a breakdown, the possibility here is for you to have a breakthrough. So, and it reminds me of the quote, the magic you're seeking is in the work you're avoiding. The magic you're seeking is in the work you're avoiding. So you're avoiding something by staying safe and stuck here, when there's this amazing breakthrough that's waiting for you on the other side of this, when you get grounded and trust and let go. So there's all this potential energy you're holding on so tight. All of your energy is tied up here, when you just, like, the potential is here to just break through all this. So it takes getting out of your comfort zone, taking the leap, doing something completely different, doing the uncomfortable, doing the thing that whenever I'm talking about this, that you know you need to do, then your mind is like, no, I can't do that. Like, that's the thing you're supposed to do. So at the bottom of the deck, which these are like influential energies, like I love reading a card from the bottom when it comes up, because it's like hidden influences. It's hidden underneath. Look at what's underneath. How many of you are doing this? How many of you are clinging to the past? And that's what's keeping you stuck. You're in your head, again, ungrounded. You're in your head so much you can't see your way out, because all you can see is the conditioning, the mindsets, the beliefs, the blocks. You're totally identified, and you can't see. And I'm not saying this is easy, but the potential here is life transforming. When you break through all this, breakthrough, yeah. It's hard to let go and hard to trust, Amy. And also, it's what's required for your next level of transformation. Breakdown to breakthrough. If you feel you're in breakdown, or if you feel you're going into a breakdown, the potential is there when you let go to have a breakthrough. So when you go from fear to faith, you even see this is all here to help you. Everything from the past is here to help you. Even you being here now, it's here to help you. Everything's conspiring to give you what you want. Stay in the moment. Don't get into clinging to the past. Don't get into future tripping. Stay grounded. Get grounded in the present moment, trusting. The steps will unfold in front of you. Like here, they're not even looking down. They're looking straight ahead. They're in their body. They're in the moment. Their foot is behind. They've got one foot on this rock. They know when they move their foot forward, they're going to land on this rock. That's how present they are, and that's what's required of you. That you just, the next step is going to appear when you take the step. You can't wait for the step to appear. That's not what's happening here. Because there's this new journey when you trust. He is also looking up and trusting. Again, look at this step. This is taking the step off the cliff into this brand new amazing adventure. Look at that landscape down there. And that path and that beautiful journey that's waiting. When you just let go and allow the breakthrough to happen, yeah, a leap of faith, totally. This isn't even a leap, it's a trust fall. So this fool is looking up to source, holding this little bouquet or this little flower. The fool is good. The fool is a positive thing. The fool is innocent. The fool is not in the past. This card is number 0. 0 is possibility. This is a card of endings and beginnings, because within every beginning there's an ending, and in every ending there's a beginning. So that's why it's 0. It's infinite. So this is a really powerful message for you. To jump and the net will appear. You are the one holding yourself back by your thoughts and what you're giving it your attention and energy to by clinging to the past. See, look, their hands are holding this box in place. So you're the one doing this. So even this, you're the one doing this. And this, this is tough love, spiritual tough love. Yeah. Hi, Allison. Ooh, wonderful, wonderful. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm not bullshitting. And I mean, really, these cards are like coaching you. And in my spiritual life coaching, I mean, I'm actually much more soft usually, but I'm stepping more into being powerful to be of service. But yeah, this card is popping up as well. Integration. So the grounding will help you integrate all of these energies. Again, this is all here to help you for your best and highest good, to give you everything you've wanted. The magic you're seeking is in the work you're avoiding. So where are you stuck? Where are you in fear? Where are you avoiding? Where are you playing small? What are you not wanting to look at? What are you not wanting to change? Where are you arguing for your limitations? Where are you making excuses for yourself? Where are you being a victim? to your thoughts and your circumstances in the past. All of that energy is like, it's like oil in the center of the earth. There's so much, oil holds so much power inside of it and potential, right? It fuels everything. All of this is fuel for this when you choose. Awesome, Christy, Amy, Jamie. Hi, Vicky. Awesome, you were called. I'm so glad you followed that. Dawn, where are you avoiding? Shabi, hello. So, you know, this I feel like is the outcome of everything. You're going to integrate all of these energies. Like this is earth, air, wait, is it? Yeah. Earth, air, fire, water. The yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine, the black and the white, the dark and the light. And look, here even this is a symbol of infinity. The dragon or snake eating its own tail. You got the sun and the moon in phase. And the peace here. So when you stop being a victim to your circumstances and to your past, you're gonna, like, this is a really, in this too, empowered. Like, I'm not gonna lay down to this anymore. I'm owning my power. This being is owning all of it and owning its power, and it's all conspiring here to help them in integrating all of it into your breakthrough. Woo! Yeah, it's fire. That's why I love this. So if you came in late or whatever, don't worry. The replay will be on my YouTube in the next 48 hours, maybe even sooner. But yeah, that's the message. Eric! Yay! Eric, I want to say I can't believe you're here, but I can believe you're here because I knew, like, I swear, like, within the past, like, 48 hours, you were in my mind so strongly. Yeah, and I actually meant to reach out and I forgot, so here you are. Aww. Totally. Yeah, you popped in and I was just reflecting on you and missing you in this space and connecting with you. Aww. I feel like it's a reunion. Jojo! Yay, you too. So glad you're here. So yeah, if you want to catch everything, I mean, of course there's no being late. You're here at the perfect time, and if you feel that card reading was for you, you can check it out. Send me a message. So we're going to get into the Reiki and the clearing right now, and you know, the energies of that reading are informing the energy and the healing. So your body mind takes in the energy and uses it as it needs to for your best and highest good, and that might not be where you might understand it from your three-dimensional perspective. So just trusting the message and the energies that you will receive whatever is needed. So hi Marielle. So Eric, there was actually a number of cards, but that last one was integration. So I'm happy. If you want to send me a message, I can share. Yeah, there was like 5 or 6 cards. The main card was this Get Grounded card from Work Your Light. So that was the main theme of the reading. And then everything was clarifying. Thank you, Jojo. And that's from Work Your Light. So let's come into sacred closed eye space together, feeling this powerful, juicy energy. I'm just feeling the energy of that breakthrough card for you, for all of you here. Surrendering, trusting, grounding, allowing, being present. When you let go, the breakthrough will occur. You don't need to force it. You just need to take the next step in the moment. Surrender, trust, relax and release. Release the past, release clinging to the past and old mindset stories, victim ways of thinking, limiting beliefs. Releasing all of that for your breakthrough to come. And then integrating all of these powerful energies. Grounding and allowing the integration to occur. And I'm going to play a song while we listen, because I'm feeling that. So it's a beautiful song. I've played it before recently, so just allow it to be a part of the healing. now speak an ancestral clearing prayer, so take this in and receive. Infinite Creator, all that you are, for everyone hearing this message right now, for all of our family members, all of our relationships, all of our ancestors, and all of their relationships through all relevant time, space, and dimension. For all hurts, wrongs, judgments, and burdens, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, sexual, and financial, through thought, word, or deed. For all times where we were punished for owning our power. For times we struggled to survive. For times we were judged, diminished, made wrong for being who we were in the world. For times we were persecuted, murdered, victimized, shamed, blamed, when we spoke up, when we spoke our voice, when we spoke our truth, any times where we were cast down, cast aside, persecuted, victimized, made an example of. Anywhere in the lineage, anywhere in this lifetime and any lifetime, past, present, future. Anywhere where we learned it wasn't safe to own our power. Anywhere where we learned to not trust ourselves, to not love ourselves, to abandon ourselves and reject ourselves because of who we were. Please help us all forgive each other, forgive ourselves, forgive all people, and all people forgive us completely and totally, please and thank you. Please help us love and bless each other, love and bless ourselves. Be at peace with each other and at peace with ourselves. Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. So if you'd like to come back to a wakeful state, you're welcome to. This has been a very powerful session as always. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for the gift of who you are. Thank you for showing up, whether it's for the first time or the 100th time. Thank you to Insight Timer. I'm so grateful for all of you. Don't forget to follow me if you don't already. Give a donation if you feel called. Follow me here and everywhere. If you feel called to reach out with a one-on-one session with me, send me a message. Don't forget to check my meditations out. I have an Ancestral Clearing Master Prayer in my free tracks, and an abundance prayer in my premium tracks. Hi Rita, thank you. Ginger, Britt, Eric, Amy, Monica. I'm so blessed to know you all, and many of you in, personal ways, one-on-one. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Eric, for the donation. Yes, the music, it's beautiful. Thank you. It's Deuter, which is German, so that's not how you spell it. That album, it's Land of Enchantment, and that was the first song. Thank you, Ginger. Yeah, that song is just, it transports you. You're welcome, Nancy, Jamie, Beth, EI. So my next live stream I'm super excited about. I'm going to be doing another talk on under-earning, scarcity, and lack financially, materially. I'm going to be doing a group coaching program on this subject with the Overcoming Under-Earning book as the curriculum very soon. So in leading up to that, I'm going to be hosting more live streams on that topic because it's so helpful and powerful and needed in this world. I've already done a couple of those in the past, and the replays are available, and also I'm going to be doing it again here on in a few days. So I think it's the 4th in the West evening. Yeah, pretty sure. 5th in the East. The book is Overcoming Under-Earning by Barbara Stanny. It's a very powerful, impactful book that I've been working through, and I've been, I've had that issue as well, and I'm still on my path with that. So yeah. What would it be like if you didn't have money problems anymore? Wow. What would it be like if you didn't worry about money? If you had enough, if you had more than enough. And then if you were connected to the truth that you create your own financial abundance, and it's not something that you're at the mercy at or powerless over that's outside of you. That's the biggest takeaway from overcoming under-earning, is that idea. It's something we're doing so we can stop doing it and do something else. And the number one requirement is a willingness to be uncomfortable. So everything in the reading, the card reading, applies to that as well. So it would be very freeing, Joe. I will see you all soon. Blessings, namaste from India, and much love. Awesome, Andrea. Thank you all.